inside of State Farm Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. His guys losers their last game, hoping to reverse that here. On the Cardinals sideline, that's head coach Jonathan Gannon. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. It's an option right that begins this drive. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Finds him over the middle. And dodged the tackle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the option here. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They go play action on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running right is Algier. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Looking underneath for Algier. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's the first carry for the New Mexico State rookie. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go play action. Buying some time right. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, play action. Rolling out to his left. He can run it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
And he takes it down to the 33. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, his throwaway.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Upping in tempo with some hurry-up offense.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working on 1st down. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time left. He's running with it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
First and 10 from the 43. They're throwing it. McBride hauls it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Back now, pressure coming. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in. Not this time.
Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Twice on the tackle. A 2-yard loss brings up third down and
throw here, third down. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here.
On the jump. Let's go.
Here's Algier on first down. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
60 Bisons.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finding Flowers. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down.
That is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert. First and 10 now from the 46. Looking in the air here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready, break.
Start on the ground here with Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll throw it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well, when a defender can get his hand on a pass in any way, good things usually happen.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now a handoff to Algier. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Big alert, big alert. Ready, ready.
Algier with another carry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Brought down back
Their
at the
dominance
32.
against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Cardinals ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Ready. Ready, ready. 18, come.
On the option, it's Algier. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In the red zone now. That one connects. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep running away with this. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Handoff now out of the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.